This is Hesketh Golf Club, location of regional qualifying for the Open 2025. And I'm travelling around the local qualifying courses and playing in the reds to see how I score to help me choose my location for 2025. And it was actually here where Peter Finch and Andy Carter played qualifying last year, both having slightly different outcomes, but we're going to head out today and see how I score. So during this round I'm going to have a few targets for myself. We have the brackets that are going to help me gauge my performance working towards my first win, which you will see here now. 3 under for the win, 1 over for a top 5 and 3 over for top 10. But for me, I'm trying to shoot level par I think today. If I can get level par or 1 under, I think I've done a good job. I've also got a challenge sent from ShotScope that they want me to do regarding some fairways and fairways in regulation that we'll throw up as we're out on the course. But it's time to get to the first tee, it's time to do battle, the sun is shining, it's going to be a great day. If you haven't already, hit subscribe. We're trying to get to 250,000 subscribers very quickly so we can give you a massive giveaway from Mizuno. Right, that putt goes in, we're shooting under par, first tee. Off to the first tee now. Just a little bit about the golf course before we head out. It's like a links and a parkland, so you play 2 holes, first 2 holes, and then you cross over the road, and then it's a little bit more parkland. You've still got elements of links in there, and then from there you cross back over at 15, play 15 to in back on this side around the clubhouse. It's a par 72, 6,654 yards. I'm looking forward to it. The course looks spectacular given this time of year, so let's get it going. Hit that like button, we're going deep today. So the first is a par 4, 370 yards, playing into a little amphitheatre green, all duned up around it. Bunker at 330, so we're going to go driver. Wind's into, it's about 2 degrees this morning, but the sun's poking, so I think it's going to warm up. I'm excited for this one. See if we can keep the driver feeling going that we had from previous rounds. It's quite a wide open spot really for this one, quite a generous first hole, so dead aim at the flag. Let's go. Oh, just a tiny bit too much draw, but pitched on the fairway. It does go down, so I think job 1 is done, folks. Let's go. Got a new little rascal toy here from ShotScope. Look at this, call it the White Knight. Oh, the MF logo. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Fairway found down the first here. Is that fairway or is that semi? Is this the definition here? Yeah, it actually is semi. Up the rough, obviously, open qualifying competitions, it'll be summer. It'll be a little bit more burnt out. The rough will probably get up a little bit more. So we've got to bear that in mind, but we only can play what's in front of us. 145 yards, handy little magnet there for the old white boy. Right, come on. 145 into the wind, the pin's right at the back. I'm going to hit 8 iron. Looks like it's dead centre this one, so let's just take dead aim. Try and hit more of a sort of punchy flight on this. Well, the punch, but I've leaked it out right. Just need to look at my aim there. Actually hit that pretty nice. I think I was aiming a little bit right. I think it's just off the fringe, so not the end of the world. Well, we got the distance right where I wanted to pitch it. Just aim was a little bit out, but nothing too stressful. Greens look nice. Just got to pop this onto around here somewhere, let it feed. I just landed it 3 or 4 feet more than I wanted. Came out very well out of that rough. There you go. Oh, I just took a little jump at the end there. Not ideal, but just didn't quite get the chip how I wanted. A lot of good strikes in there though, so we can take that away. A lot of golf to be played. So our second is 139 today. The pin about 6 or 7 paces up off the front ridge, par 3, elevated. There's like a dip here in between us and the green. We're actually on the same level. It's slightly downwind, it's chilly still, so I'm just going to hit a 3/4 9, try and play sort of 10 paces beyond the flag. It's up there. Well, it's a 2. It's a 2. Not my best, but it'll do. We move on. That was the definition of a 2. We've hit the green. Good yardage, but wrong direction. But, you know, roll this in. Who knows, everybody? We'll take it. Right, that'll do. Good little hole that. Gotta be definitely aware to, I would imagine they'll have it sort of right side the pin there, making you miss. So, heart of the green for the second. Anyone who's watching me that day, if we do play here, heart of the green on 2. It's a tough hole here. You cross over that little road and then you're 440 straight into the tee for the third, a par 4. It's pretty straight, but off the tee plays a slight dogleg right to left. It's just all about hitting the fairway here. That is A1. A1. Get out the shadow. Let's straight down the middle. Struck. Straight. There's something in this driving malarkey. Let's just get a little zap, because I've already forgot the number there. How many people do that? Comment below if you zap your number, then by the time you've gone to your bag you've actually forgot. 176 to the flag, straight into the wind. It looks, I think the pin system, if I'm right, is that a white is back, red is front, yellow is middle. Watch is saying 185 middle for me and 5 paces in front, 175, so that's normally a 7 iron. Cold wind, cold morning, 5 iron. Just a little knockdown one. The sort of miss here is going to be right if you wanted to. I'm going to go just slightly left of the flag and try and hit a little cut at it. Get a little punchy one, try and not let the wind affect it too much. Oh, I've pulled it slightly, I've nutted it, but pulled it, missed that trap. It's the right club, just a slight pull, just gotta always keep on top of that club face. I was playing a long way into that cold breeze. Just gotta land this on. Little bread and butter 52 bump and run style. Oh, I just landed it again. Just first 2 chips have been about 4 feet too far. This would be a nice one to hole. This would be a nice one to hole. Yes, that was a massive, massive momentum builder. That rolled so nicely. We'll give ourselves a 1 there, Carl, eh? People will be asking, who's this Carl? Who's Carl he keeps referring to? Go and watch the video and you will be a better golfer, I guarantee. All thanks to Carl. So our 4th hole is a par 3. A lot of bunkers around this one. It's 190 yards down the wind. Going to play a cutty 7 iron, just start it a little left of the flag and bring it in. Try and find the dance floor. Oh, the wind's pushed it more than I thought. I think that's good. I think it's on the green. It was sort of 15 foot right of the flag. Hit it nice, so give ourselves a 2 there. So 3 holes played, teed off on the 4th, just hit a nice tee shot. Just got to get the irons on track, just got to be a little bit more meticulous, I think. One thing that I noticed from a lot of, oh, we've got a green here. One thing I noticed from a lot of the pros from playing the My First Win thing, and even when you watch it on TV, very meticulous about the routine. I sometimes just get a little bit blasé with aim, just sort of, oh, that's what I'm trying to hit up there. So just going to be a little bit wary of that moving forwards, but quite happy with how it's going. First thought to the course, it's very nice. It's in good condition for this time of year. So I would imagine come open qualifying, the rough gets up a heck of a lot. So got to make sure we can find fairways, which is what our shot scope challenge is going to be about today. Well, good yardage there, pitch just here and pulled up on the green. The one thing I've noticed about the par threes, very well guarded and quite large surfaces, but with quite serious swales on them. So you got to be aware of where you're hitting it, really. It'll do. Moved a bit more than I thought off the start, that. It's a hole of twos. And a par. We move safely on, folks. Stress levels very low at the minute, which is good. Happiness levels very high. New mood. So the fifth is a 375 yard par 4. Water down the left and then you play to a blind green. It has sort of like a weird revet hump in the middle of it that you can't see the green, but there's a bunker out at 250 down the right hand side. I was questioning driver whether you just blast that up the right, but if you tweak it left it's game over. So 4 iron up there and just go in with maybe a 7 iron. Simple as. Don't need to push this stage of the round. Well out to 2. Hurt the fingers, it was that chunky. Sorry Pete, the greenkeeper. I'll come and do a day's work for that dig. Right, we left ourselves a little bit more than we wanted here. 193 to the flag, winds into off the right. Red's front, over the dip. I'm sure it bowls down to it as well. So I've literally just hit that 190, haven't I? I think it's another 4 iron. Normally I'd hit 190, be teetering on 5, maybe 6. So hit a bit of a low right to left worker. Yeah, that's the shot. I actually hit another drive just to see what the play was as a scope. And it does get narrow up here, so I think it's going to be a rescue wood if I was actually playing, depending on the conditions. Mind you, this probably would go 20 yards further. Summer and not fat. Not a clue, just landed about 5 foot left of the flag. It was a little bit heavy, but it's up there, it's a 2. Probably could have hit 1 less there. We've actually pitched up here and it's scooted all the way back there. I think that's my pitch mark anyway. We've got about 50 feet now. Big old green, wide open, so I don't think there's much advantage going for that because you've got a big space to hit for your second shot. No point taking the risk of the water. Get going, get going. Ooh, just under hit slightly. Didn't take into account how much up the hill that was. It's like a LeBron sized flag. Oh, just leaked a little right. Should have hit that a bit firmer. Oh well. Well, the tee shot was the issue there, left me too much to do, but we move on. Wind is picking up now. Quite happy with those 4 starts. Obviously not the scores, not ideal, but having not played here in about 10 years, just 2 slightly sloppy bogeys, but there's loads of golf to go. So the 6th hole, this is where our first shot scope challenge comes. Par 4, 450 yards, wind off the right, out of bounds down the left, out of bounds down the right. Hardest green to hit in 2 and hardest hole on the golf course. So they want me to par this one. Let's see if we can do that. Good drive, and we're away. We've been driving it well. A couple of bunkers out there, just going to go straight down the middle. That'll work. Just down the right side of the fairway. Good bounce, good couple of bounces. We're off to a good start. So just missed the fair. We've only got 150 though. It's out of some rough and it's downwind. The pin's in the middle and it's only 140 up to the front. So pitching wedge straight at it. Let's get a shot scope challenge ticked off. One thing, if you're ever hitting out a rough and you want a bit more control, clean your grooves. Be the right yardage. Needs to go a bit. That it's not come out as much as I thought. Track up. I don't know if that's just shy or not. I think it's just on the fringe. It didn't come out as well as I thought out of that rough. It was dead down the target, but it's a two. It'll do. 2 putts and we move on. Well, we didn't actually hit the green. It looks like it's gone about a yard when it's landed, that one. Thought it was going to shoot, but we can still complete the challenge. A nice little par, playing slightly downhill and downwind this. I can see why you wouldn't hit the green. The tee shot's quite daunting. That bunker and that bunker guarding it well, and the way it banks. Tough hole. Let's roll up and move on. Oh, it's just not got through the fringe there. A lot better than I thought. And there we go. A nice little par. First shot scope challenge completed. We've got one more in this video. So we've got one positive to take away from today. We have parred the hardest hole. Right, on to the 7th. Another hole that looks quite daunting, this 7th, but pick the shot, commit. So this 7th hole is a par 5, 513 yards, bunker down the left at 290, water running all the way down the right. Good drive, we're driving it well. Let's get that foot on the gas, let's keep it going. Let's just do what we're doing, baby. Oh no, Matthew, that was a anti. Did that drop down next to the stake? I'll just grab another one because that is out of bounds over there. That was the first bad thought that crept in. Just before I pulled the trigger, I was like, well, if you hit it in there, it's only a 1-stroke loss. And then sort of guided it left, which is where the out of bounds is. I did see it go towards that stake, so we will see. More like it. Struggling to see them down with this sunlight. Yeah, it'll do. Right, bit of a blip here, but that's maybe one. With it being a shortish par 5, you could hit something down and then make your second shot more aggressive. So first one was gone, unfortunately. Terrible thought process, but other one's okay. We've got 235 to the flag. Down the wind, it's 215 to the front. Just a good 4-iron. Put a good swing on it. You never know. We could get something out of this. Could get something out of it. Needs to go. Needs to go. Literally stop right by. Just a little bit heavy. Bit of a disaster hole this. Looking back on it, if I do play here in open qual, I don't think I'd hit driver there. It's very, very tight, that. Treat it as a 3-shotter. Hit maybe a 5-wood down. And then knock it down and wedge up close, but you live and learn, you live and learn. Got 45 up to the flag, so just a little 52 pitch, just land it centre of the green and let it just trundle up. If we can get out of here with a bogey, we're okay. Oh, this is where Carl's mentoring comes into play, because I've hit that exactly how I wanted to, and I've just got the worst kick in the world. Shot left, took all, I don't know what it's hit there, but it's a 1 though, because I did exactly how I wanted to. Right, this has just become interesting. Take that. Well, I'll have to tally that up because I lost count. I think it was a 7. My fault off the tee. It was definitely a lapse in concentration there, and just a little bit of doubt, wasn't committed. Second tee shot was great. Just unfortunate with that chip, but hey, there's still loads of golf to play, and right now normally my internal temperature would be about 1,000 degrees. It's only at about 300 at the minute, so positives to take away. 8th hole, right, time to, I actually feel quite lucid and calm here, so we're okay, even though we just got diddled. And the 8th hole is 344. There is a pond that is sneakily hid behind some bunkers. Bunkers are at 225. I'm going to hit 4-iron down the left, wedge on, tap it in, make part a birdie. I'm just, you know, I'm not even going to hit a good shot whilst doing it. You don't have to. Ooh, get down. That has gone right on me. I think it's just shy of the traps. Might have gone in that right one, but bit of a funky flight that. Well, didn't think we'd get 225 out of that 4-iron on a cold March day, but we did. Struck it really nice. 110, just 52, nothing extravagant here, just plop it into the centre of the green. Make birdie the unconventional way, I guess. Push it wind, push it wind, push it wind, push it. Just shy and spins back. Why do you always get backspin when you don't need it? Hey, we're out though, it'll do. It's a 2. Just got to settle down here and not let this round get away from me. We've not really hit too many bad shots yet, just a little unfortunate couple of errors. Just need to find a couple of birdies now. Just a little bit shy there, it's literally pitched back down, but nothing a nice little 2-putt can't solve. Roll him up, run away. Hit the flag, hit the flag. How's that got faster up the hill? I should have come up to the top there and had a look, because I've hit that a little bit almost harder thinking it was firmer up the hill, but looks about 10 foot shorter from up here. We'll take that though, we will take that. Scuttled its way down in, and it is a saver. It is a saver in these tough little periods of the round that we need. Right, let's see if we can battle back here, folks. Back 9, let's do something great. So the 9th hole is 437 yards, straight into the wind. Slight dogleg left to right, bunker up on the right of the fairway we've got to avoid. Big stick, let's go. Straight down the banner. Wow, that's playing a long way. I've hit that pretty decent. Right, 200 yards back to that flag. That was I mean, tiny bit low on the face, but that's gone 237 into the wind. That 437 is probably playing close to like 470 as a whole. I don't want to hit rescue. I feel like that it's got the potential to go through, and it looks a bit like there's a little brook running through at the back. So if we get it up near front corner of the green, front right corner, little drilled 4-iron. We'll take that. Oh, hold your line, hold your line, hold your line. What a golf shot. I tell you what, this is a tough golf course off those back pegs. If you get a little bit of wind, I know Pete shot 12 over, I could see how that can happen. It can easily get away, and Carter's level par is just looking even better, so fair play to him, fair play. I'll give him a compliment today. What a play. He probably could have won it by 4 if he could putt. Right, on the green, that is by far the best iron shot I have hit in a long time. Looked like it. Oh, there it's pitch mark. God, that stopped quick. That's what happens when you flush it though. Right, we could really do with taking advantage of this little beauty. Not a lot in this. Not a lot in this. Pushed it. Pushed it. That's annoying because I got the pace. But stood over that 4-iron, you know, if you would have given me a birdie, I'd snatch your hand off, and par, I would have snatched your hand off. So 9 holes, 4 over par. Not quite ideal scoring, but I'm actually quite happy with the way I've hit it. Just that one lapse in judgment led to that nasty double, and a couple of actual 3 putts. Oh no, 1 3-putt and 1 soft bogey at the first, but plenty of golf to play. Levels the target. 3 over gets us that win. Remember, if we don't get inside the brackets, we do donate to the Golf Foundation. Pot's already filling up there, you'll see it now, but yeah, top 10, 3 over par. Let's go. Well, the 10th hole is 338 yards, a par 4 that doglegs left to right. You could go with the green, I reckon, but not, mind you, does it open out there? There's bunkers at 250, and actually when you come round here you see more of what's available. The only thing is if you tweak it left, you go into those trees, so it's I think we just go down here, flick a wedge in, take birdie. Let's not be silly, Jeff. Let's not be silly about this. Go on, wind, push it. In between the 2 traps, spot on. It was always rescue down here. It was always rescue. Well, a fairway found, folks. 110 yards, green light flag at the back. We're going to go 52 straight at it and stuff it down its neck and tap it in. Just a comfortable 52. The wind's slightly down and off the right. The sun is peaking as well, and it's threatening to get warmer. What a day to be out here. Oh, I've come out of that. It's a terrible swing. That was a terrible golf swing. Those are the shots I need to make more of. A little bit of indecision again there. I don't know where my divot's gone. I just feel like that just wasn't going to get there then. This is probably a course that in the past I would have said, nah, not for me, Hesketh, don't really like it, but actually I think it's a course that I could build a good score come summer. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. We've got a long birdie attempt after a woeful wedge. More a case of roll this up and escape. Perfect, just hit a old pitch mark there and killed it a bit and knocked it left. Need to be better with those wedges. Need to be better with the wedges. Missed opportunity there, I feel. The 11th hole's 170, a par 3, fairly innocuous this one, just 2 bunkers, 1 short left, 1 sort of middle right, pin slap bang in the centre at the front, so wind whipping off our left. I'm just going to hit a little knockdown 6 is the play, just to the left side and let it wiggle in. This is a perfect hole-in-one flag for me, this. Just up the left and just that little squeeze and let it fall. Hold your line. Ah, wind's got it. Wind's got it. That's annoying. Got the strike and everything. Probably should have tried playing a little bit of a draw there into it, but pin high, just on the fringe or just in the collar it looks like. We've got it perfectly pin high. Just a little tricky here. I can sort of bump it into here and let it land and let it run down, or try and throw it. So I think we'll go for the bump, which is probably a little bit more forgiving. Bump it in there, let it run round. Go in, go in, go in. See that, lads? That's from my man Ben Hogan over there. Oh, I tell you what, my short game since that lesson with Shane, he has done wonders. I was a little bit worried that I'd forgotten an mitt, but I hadn't. I picked it up and we take a cheeky little birdie there. Right, we needed that one. That was tough, that. I think go back a month or so ago I wouldn't be very confident with that, but that little toe up shot, oh, Brucey bonus, come on. We've got something to fight for here. So the 12th brings into play the next shot scope challenge. 34% of fairways are hit over 4 fairways, the 12th, the 14th, the 15th and the 18th. So my job is to try and do better than that, and this is the first one we face. It's a strange hole, this one. It's 420 straight down. There's like humps and swales in the middle that are only at 240, so if you do that you leave yourself a little bit of a way. It looks longer than 420 as well, but it's fairly open wide. I'm going to bomb down, and I've been hitting driver pretty nicely, so pick your target and go from there. Let it ride. Well, that should be one hit. It is one hit. Tell you what, the wind, even though it's nice and sunny and you can sort of feel the sun breaking through, the wind's got a chill in it, and the ball ain't travelling far through it. But we're down there. I only need to hit one more fairway, and that is both shot scope challenges passed. Well, 177 yards into the wind, slightly out the left as well, this next shot we face. Tough old hole this into that breeze. 5 iron, luckily the flag's straight in the middle, so I'm going to go just a fraction left and just try and hold it with the wind. Not let the wind have its wicked way with it too much. Oh, fatted the absolute bumble class out of that. Great shot, Matt. That was 3. That was the second 3 we've had today, because it was a bag of beep. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This is possibly the worst place we could have missed this one. This is going to be very high caliber, but we have just chipped in, so there's hope, but we've got swale to come up through here that we can't really run it through because it's all over the shop. We need to land it around here with some height, I think. I think 10-foot by is a good shot realistically. Soft, soft, soft. Not doing much better than that. I am not doing much better than that. That was tough. Right, come on, let's go and knock that putt in, and we're on some momentum, Chief. Come on, it's a little bit of a snapper left to right. We've got this though. We've got the positivity to roll this in. We have got it. Come on. You filthy little animal. I thought that was in all the way then. That was unfortunate. It was a good putt, that, a good chip, just that terrible second shot. But hey ho, still some more golf to be played. Still some more golf to be played. We're hitting more good shots than we are bad shots, so let's keep it going. 13th, 509, par 5, downwind off the right, couple of bunkers, then there is a brook at the fairway, but today I don't think it's reachable. Starts at 250, actually goes up to 320 the way it cuts, so good drive, see what's what. That's not finding the brook anyway. Softly, softly. Might have just run through the fairway. I don't think it is driver off there, so I've just sort of hit a little punter down there because that brook is pretty much after those bunkers, but we're in play, we can get on the green for 2. Well, 2, 2, 6 to the hole. It is downwind. I've just got an overhanging branch sort of run maybe 10 yards too far. I will 100%, if I'm playing here, not be hitting driver. I'll probably hit rescue maybe down to there, because now I've got to hit like a knockdown 5-iron just to keep it below these branches. Not a shot that can't be done though. Get this one up there. Pin looks fantastically tucked behind the bunker, so I'm just going to aim at it and hit a low punch cut. Get it in the right corner of the green, and then if I miss, I've got a good chip. Oh, that has gone far right. Sit. Not great. That was another 3 there. I mean, it's okay, but we're so worried about those branches, just left it so far out to the right. Oh, well, get me divot and off we go. Right, where do we want to pitch this? Just a 52, throw it onto the front, let it run up. Nothing fantastic. See what we can do. 40 yards up to the flag here, hit the same pitch as we did on that par 5 where it got a terrible bounce, but same action. Sit. Don't know what's going on with these. Just seem to be running forever. I hit that really nice. Just no grip when they land. Well, just scooted through here. Just struggled to get any grip on the greens when I've pitched. It was downwind. Probably should have taken a bit more off the 58 there, but thought I played it how I wanted to, so I can't do much more than that. Get there, get there, get there. Just left a little shy there. I'm going to Anthony Kim this one. Is it him who runs it in? Well, a par, a little bit meh, that one. Definitely off that tee shot, it's not driver, that's one thing. I think this is good if I'm travelling to these courses and finding a little bit about them. I know a few shots I would have played definitely differently today, so that's the positive. This is hole 2 of the Shot Scope Challenge. If we knock this one on, this 14th hole, which is 389, if we find the fairway here, we have passed another challenge. So 5 wood, because there is a bunker at 235. Just gonna get this out there. There are some bunkers up in front of the green. It raises up to what you think is the clubhouse. It's actually houses or flats, that. So we're gonna straight down the middle, little cutty one. Just over the trap on the right. Well, we're back down there just in the semi. I've got 140. Just come up to actually look what's going on here at the green, and I thought that flag was in the middle as well. It's tight right, so this is my line. If I'm at the end peak of the house is middle of the green, right. Roll the Benny Hill music as I drive back to my ball. Here he goes, speed ramp. And he's back. All over the stick. Very good. So. It's gone in. In the bunker. Oh, we're on the green. We're on the green, we've been told. Second shot hit into 14, we're on the green, I believe. Had some dodgy hand signals from the cameraman. But got a few holes to go now, closing stretch. There are a couple of par fives back to back, 17 and 18. So if we can try and get back to that level, that would be tremendous. If we can at least finish inside the bracket of the 3 under for the top 10, that's going to be great. So lots of good stuff coming. Just need to keep battling. We're doing a lot of good stuff here. I'm quite happy with how today's gone. A few tee shots that I would have done differently, but some really, really good stuff thus far. Well, not gone in, as we thought. Don't think our cameraman Joe would be very good at signalling planes in. Might be a few issues there. Back up the hill, some left to right on it. Come on. Let's sneak one. Let's sneak one. Get there. Just lack that pace all the way, just a little miss strike. We're ticking them off though. It's quite a comfortable golf course for me, this. I like a lot of the tee shots. Just need a few more birds. The birds, we need them. Well, our 15th hole is 375 yards. You do go over a blind hump here when you're on the back tees. From the other tees up forward, you do see the fairway. It's a lovely looking actual fairway. Get back on this side of the course and there's a lot more natural dunage over here. So it's a little cutty 5-wood over the pole. There is a bunker down there at 260. So just gotta avoid that, get this in play, and off we go. Needed a bit more cut than that. Should be okay, just down the left edge of the fairway, but not too dangerous. 150 to the flag, which is located at the back, but more importantly, the fairway was found, which means 2 out of 2 shot scope challenges have been passed today. Now, 150. Wind sort of, it was there on the last, so it's pushing. Right in between an 8 and a 9 iron here. Because the pin's at the back, I'm going to hit 9. Please have the yardage because it's all over it. Ooh, that was close. Just disappeared though. Pitched about 2 foot right of the flag and then I don't know where it's gone now. I hope that's not gone off the green. Not sure. It was a good shot though. So, you know, we can't be unhappy with the result. Thought it pitched a bit closer than it had done because there was a bit of a false swale here. Actually pitched here, and now we've got an 18-foot look at birdie. Had a few of these today, just need to try and take advantage. Only the one birdie which has come from the chip in. What we could do with it. All day, baby, all day. That was so pure. A well played hole. Right, the dream's still alive. We've got a couple of good holes, gettable holes. Just got to stay in the present though. 1s, 2s and 3s. Hopefully just 1s, maybe 2s. No trees, all good. 16th hole is a par 3, 185 yards today. Lovely one booking back towards the clubhouse. This wind whipping off the right, so just centre of the green. And let the wind knock it towards the flag. Don't try anything silly here. Come on wind, push it a little bit more left. Wasn't my best strike, just got a little bit heavy on the long irons today, but looks like we've got 20 feet for birdie. It's actually a trifle closer than the previous hole, just a fraction, the old chunk and charge. Come on, knock this in. We've got a right interesting finish. Break for me. No! Ah! I thought it was just going to move, it just stayed straight. No! No! That would have been an epic finish. I'm saying it as if I've already birdied the last 2 holes, but still 2 par 5s to go. The dream is still alive, folks. 17th hole's par 5, 516 yards. It's sort of a dog leg right to left, not off the tee shot, it's straight down, but then the green sort of cuts for your second one. So get a good one away here. Get a good one away. Who knows what could happen? That's going to find the fairway. Could have done with it being a little bit more right-sided, but there are bunkers down there that you don't want to mess with, so at least now I can go for the green in 2 potentially. It's just if the trees are in the way or not. So heading down 17 now. All depends on the tee shot whether I am blocked out, but we're currently sat on the mark for a top 10 finish. Ideally we want to squeeze that in. Ideally would want to finish with some real flurry, with maybe a couple of birdies, maybe an eagle. Very reachable, the second par 5, the 18th. We shall see, but I'm really happy with how it's gone today. Very good mindset for myself, not let a few bad breaks get in the way. Just need to try and finish strong here now. The actual green is directly behind these trees for me on this line. If you were nice and long, not having that into wind today, and you could skirt down here, it really opens it up. You need to be finishing in this portion to not have that tree blocking you out. But good news is I've got a slight launch ramp from where I am. Right, 4 iron, it's 200 to the flag. I've got a little bit of an upslope, so it should help me get that right to leftiness. Let's give it a go. Oh, turn over left. Turn over. I got it up. It might be sort of front right corner. I'm not 100% sure, but should be okay. Chip and a putt there. Right, so just a short leave. Good layup, to be fair. I was trying to go for it, but the wind pushed it away. If I can land this somewhere around here. Dum, little trickle. It goes in, just good strike up round here. Job's a good one, job's a good one. Chip in, if not tap in. That's the motto. Chip in, if not tap in. I don't know what is going on with my chips today when I'm pitching these ones, but they're just flying. I absolutely nipped that. Pulled it a tad, but very strange. Just no. Right, come on. It'd be a shame not to make birdie here after good drive and a good second, but a little bit baffled by those chip and runs today. Not much in this though, so we can make up for the damage that was done. Well, that's an annoying one, just took a big hop straight off the putter face. Oh, Oh, I feel like I've let one go there, but I've done my part. Can't do any more than that. 477, the last par 5 plays here, the 18th. Currently 3 over par. Nice little eagle, gets us a top 5 finish, would finish me 1 off qualifying, which for a course I've not played in 10 years and I had a lost ball, don't think it's too bad here. So good drive, speaking as if the eagle's already happened, but good drive, we can make it happen. Also this final hole, if we hit this, we will have hit 75% of the 4-hole challenge that ShotScope gave me. So we've already passed it, but we could make it an even better hole. Just realised where that person's playing from. He's playing from the first. That is a 150-yard slice. That'll have some run on it because it was a toe slapper. That kicked slightly right then when it landed. Oh, a little bit left. Damn it! Right, we're down there. I've had a good driving day thus far, just that one little tweaky one where I was a little bit unsure and doubted myself before the swing. Other than that, there's some real positive strides here, folks, and the mentality, I would say, was 99% better. The White Knight says we have 190. Down the wind. A little bit chilly. Pins in the middle. Bit of room at the back, 190. I'm just going to hit a nice 6 iron. Nice 6. Go on, wind, push it onto it. Oh, we've stuck it in close. We have stuck it in close, ladies and gents. The eagle is landing! Eagle chance. Last, I would say, probably since we crossed back the road, we've played some really good stuff, just not held a couple. Not taking advantage on the last either, but a little birdie here gets us our best round of the year. A 3-putt gets us our best round of the year. But I'm going to 1-putt it so we scrape a top 5 finish. Tiny, tiny bit of left to right here. No. I wanted that eagle. Oh, well, I wanted the eagle. I wanted the Eddie the eagle, but 2 over par. My best score in a long time. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed that video. I think this could be my course for open qualifying. Thanks to Heskes for having us out. On to the next one. Hit a video here where I'm playing some pretty awful golf.